These are just some of the amazing places we're going to talk about today. Watch until the end to find out all of them. Number 30, Mount Everest. Without Everest, no list of natural wonders would be complete. Although relatively few people have ever reached the peak of this mountain, it also provides breathtaking vistas from below. With a height of more than 5 miles above sea level, it is the highest peak in the world and borders both Tibet and Nepal. You are welcome to explore Everest's surroundings using Google Street View, which was made possible by the development of technology. At number 29, we have Machu Picchu. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Peru for a reason. This location is not only gorgeous, with views of the Andes and the Urubamba River below, but it is also historically significant. According to Live Science, Machu Picchu was a 15th century Inca site that has been superbly conserved over time. Machu Picchu's blend of natural wonders and man-made structures is its most lovely feature. Make sure to visit the Temple of the Sun if you go there. Number 28, Cliffs of Meteora. These breathtaking cliffs had a purpose for the Greek Orthodox Church. According to Atlas Obscura, these 1,300-foot tall sandstone rock pillars in central Greece create a stunning panorama. Six Eastern Orthodox monasteries are currently perched on them, and they are all available to tourists. Although there are now steps and bridges for visitors, the ascent can still be difficult. Even so, you won't be dissatisfied if you can make it to the Great Matterhorn Monastery, which is the tallest and oldest. Number 27, Ice Canyon in Greenland. Given that it's hardly livable, not many visitors opt to visit Greenland. The Ice Canyon, which Travel Corner refers to as the Grand Canyon of Greenland, is located there. Since it was just recently discovered by experts, the canyon itself does not yet have an official name. However, it is obvious that it stands out from the rest of the desolate environment since it is enormous ice and features lovely blue water in the middle. At more than 460 miles long, it is also the world's longest canyon. Number 26, the Grand Canyon in Arizona. It is undoubtedly one of the many natural wonders that Americans are fortunate to enjoy right in their own backyard. There is a truly massive and stunning hole in the earth as a result of the Colorado River's erosion over time. This canyon is 277 miles long and up to 18 miles broad in certain places, according to Live Science. It is also more than a mile deep. Please feel free to explore this canyon since it is quite accessible to tourists. Number 25. Victoria Falls. As the boundary between Zambia and Zimbabwe, the Victoria Falls are enormous, according to Zambia Tourism. Since more than 500 million cubic meters of water are falling to the ground per minute from this fall, you can see them from kilometers away as well. It is not only amazing in terms of sheer magnitude, but it is also bordered by basalt cliffs, adding to the dramatic scenery. Number 24. Zhangye Danxia Landform Geological Park. Get yourself to the Zhangye Danxia Landform Geological Park if the natural world's geological landforms most intrigue you. According to Travel China Guide, this is the greatest place to view the beautiful Danxia landforms, which resemble mountains that have been covered in layers of multicolored rock throughout time. In actuality, they are the result of weathering and erosion that occurred over billions of years as a result of wind, climate change, and other things. Due to their distinctive beauty, they are referred to as Rainbow Mountain in China. Number 23. Matterhorn. There aren't many mountains as famous as Switzerland's stunning Matterhorn. Expert mountaineers still seek to climb this enormous natural wonder nowadays, but the rest of us are happy to simply gaze up at it from the ground or a funicular. Due to its distinctive form, it is reputedly the most photographed peak in the world. Zermatt, the highest cable car station in the Alps, is where you can catch the aerial cable car if you wish to see the Matterhorn. Number 22. Blue Grotto in Italy. One of the most beautiful sea caves in the world may be found on the Italian island of Capri. The entrance to the Blue Grotto is only 6 feet wide and 3 feet high, despite the fact that it is approximately 200 feet long and 80 feet broad. Visitors must thus arrive using tiny rowboats that can only accommodate 4 persons at once. But it's unquestionably worthwhile. The water's blue hue is equally as stunning in person as it is in pictures. Number 21. Guanabara Bay. Anyone visiting Brazil should look for Rio de Janeiro, a stunning natural beauty. Additionally, while you're there, be sure to see the attractions in and surrounding Guanabara Bay. The bay, according to Culture Trip, was created by thousands of years of erosion from the Atlantic, which also shaped Rio de Janeiro's renowned Sugarloaf Mountain. Around 100 islands make up the bay, which is noted for giving this seaside city its stunning appearance. Number 20. Reynisfjara Beach. Although Iceland is known for its stunning and distinctive scenery, you will need to leave the city center to witness this particular occurrence. Reynisfjara Beach is close to Vike Myrtle, a fishing community. Although Reynisfjara is not a very popular tourist site, you should go there to witness the black sand beaches and adjacent basalt stacks. According to the Iceland Travel Guide, this is the ideal place to stop if you're traveling the south coast of the nation. Number 19. Pamukkale. It is both all natural and all man-made, and it is totally breathtaking, which is why it is Turkey's #1 tourist destination. Pamukkale is renowned for its brilliant white limestone terraces and warm mineral waters. Because of its appearance, it has earned the moniker Cotton Castle. The extraordinarily well-preserved ruins of the Greek-Roman city Hierapolis are also found there, according to the Telegraph. Since it's a well-known tourist destination, it's a good idea to stay the night in Pamukkale village and see the attractions first thing in the morning to beat the crowds. Number 18. Kjeragbolten. Want to take one of the greatest pictures ever? To find it, you must travel to a certain boulder in Norway. According to Fjord Norway, there is a massive boulder tucked between two enormous mountain boulders about half a mile above Leisfjord. Many people decide to climb the mountain solely to reach this boulder since it's a fascinating location for pictures and sightseeing. If you're up for an even riskier experience, base jumping is also frequently practiced there. If not, there is a clearly designated track you may use to get there if you're a more cautious traveler. Number 17. Fairy pools in Scotland. These natural ponds have a grand appearance to match. According to Atlas Obscura, the fairy pools are a collection of tiny waterfalls that can only be reached by trekking through the Glen Brittle woodland. The reward for intrepid tourists who complete the journey is turquoise ponds encircled by moss-covered mountains. Many comment on how similar it appears to be to something from The Lord of the Rings. Number 16. Marble caves in Chile. Because they're not the easiest to get to, you might not find the marble caves listed on every Chilean travel website. But judging by the grandeur of the caverns, they're unquestionably worthwhile. They are situated on a marble peninsula in a remote glacial lake close to the Chilean-Argentinian border, according to Atlas Obscura. The caverns can only be accessed by boat because they are located on a lake. Fortunately, there are boats that can transport you to the caverns, and some trips can even take you inside of them. Number 15. Sahara Desert. While the desert is undoubtedly not a bustling metropolis, the Sahara is unsurpassed in terms of natural beauty. You don't even have to walk to visit the magnificent sand dunes. Driving is also an option. For a completely unique experience you won't find anyplace else, go on a camel journey. Alternately, you may choose 8-day trips that would take you to nearby villages, valleys, and places you never knew you needed to visit. Number 14. Tegallalang Rice Terraces. If visiting Bali is on your bucket list, don't forget to include a visit to the Tegallalang Rice Terraces. Beautiful scenery like this provides a tranquil window into Indonesian living. According to Hotels.com, an old local farmer even sells his well-known green coconut drink to passing tourists. Along with the vistas, the area has a tiny local town where you can see the people carvings, handicrafts, and sculptures. A genuine tropical paradise that you must visit. Number 13. Pyramids of Giza. Despite not being the most natural on the list, these ancient structures scarcely pass for man-made since they blend in so well with the natural environment. Awe-inspiring views of the past are offered to tourists by the enormous Sphinx, which appears to watch over an area in the desert that is home to several ancient tombs. The pyramids serve as a wonderful reminder of Egypt's former pharaohs, according to Planetware. Although Egypt's tourism industry has suffered in recent years, there are wonderful excursions available that will take you all around the pyramids. Number 12. The Geirangerfjord in Norway. This place is a must-see if you're fascinated by bodies of water tucked between rocks. This one, according to Fjord Tours, is extremely well-liked by travelers since it features several stunning waterfalls, charming abandoned farms, and tall mountains. When you go hiking, kayaking, or rafting in the Fjord region, you'll be most mesmerized by the vivid blue of the water in contrast with the mountains. It's a must-see for everyone who appreciates nature. Number 11. Yellowstone National Park. Every year, millions of tourists travel to Yellowstone, and it's easy to see why. It is renowned as the first national park in the world and has one of the largest calderas in the world, as well as distinctive geological characteristics. In addition, it is home to more than 300 geysers, 10,000 thermal features, more than 290 waterfalls, and a variety of unusual animals that is difficult to discover elsewhere. Yellowstone is quite accommodating to tourists, and you may even stay there at one of the 12 campgrounds that are present. Number 10. The Dead Sea, which located in Southwest Asia between Israel and Jordan, is well known for having a lot of salt in it. It is also the lowest body of water on Earth, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, and because it is located in the middle of a desert, it receives little support from rainfall. In any event, travelers adore seeing this absolutely unusual sea since it is a beautiful sight and a wholly uncommon phenomena. Spend a few days there to take in the scenery, cover yourself in mineral-rich mud, and float gently in the salty sea. Number 9. Mount Bromo. Even though Mount Bromo is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, you shouldn't pass up the chance to view it for yourself. The mountain, which is over 1.5 miles long, is a popular hiking destination. You can see white smoke freely streaming from the crater at the summit, covering a ghostly and barren landscape below. Furthermore, don't stress too much about it being a volcano. Due to its status, parts of Mount Bromo have been closed off to keep you safe. Number 8. The Amazon Rainforest. Plant lovers must visit this jungle at least once in their lives. 7 square miles of land are covered by the Amazon right in the middle of Brazil. In addition to being a major gift to the environment because it absorbs carbon dioxide and produces oxygen, the sheer variety of creatures and plant life is just astounding. It's not as popular with tourists as you might expect, which is surprising. It is advised that you employ a knowledgeable guide who can assist you in navigating the jungle. Number 7. Uluru. You most certainly don't want to skip viewing Uluru, a massive sandstone monolith located in Australia. Uluru, which is 348 meters above the plain and is situated in Uluru Kjeragbolten National Park, is taller than the Eiffel Tower or the Chrysler Building. This enormous rock is over 5.8 kilometers in breadth. You won't have to miss the amazing animals or Kjeragbolten, the highest dome, if you travel to Uluru. Number 6. Halong Bay. It is one of the country's most famously stunning vistas, and it should not be overlooked. According to Lonely Planet, the bay is renowned for its spectacular limestone pillars and several tiny islets. Of course, the seas are stunning as well, shining with a stunning green hue. Since 1994, Halong Bay has been a World Heritage Site and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Vietnam. Number 5. The Iguazu Falls. The Iguazu Falls may seem like just another waterfall to cross off your bucket list, but they are a genuinely breathtaking sight. According to CNN, the area's whole topography is made up of falls, both large and little, and it stretches as far as the eye can see. The entire system is nearly 1.5 miles long and is made up of 275 waterfalls or cataracts. Eleanor Roosevelt allegedly murmured, "Poor Niagara," when she first saw them because she was so shocked. Number 4. Salar de Uyuni. According to National Geographic, one of the most spectacular salt flats in the world is Salar de Uyuni. Its 4,050 square kilometers were produced by ancient lakes that have since dried up. The flat is a sight to behold even when it is dry, but when adjacent lakes overflow onto it, it takes on a breathtaking wonder. Next, a thin coating of water covers the surface and perfectly mirrors the sky. You may stay in the first salt hotel in the world if you want to visit Salar de Uyuni but are worried about accommodations. Number 3. The Aurora Borealis. The Aurora Borealis, sometimes referred to as the Northern Lights, is a natural phenomenon that many people may never get to witness in their lifetime. The dancing lights, according to Aurora Service, are caused when electrically charged solar particles interact with natural gases in our planet's atmosphere. The sky's magnificent shades of blue, green, red, and purple are the result of this. Although you may watch the Northern Lights depending on the season and time of day from many different countries, Alaska and northern Canada are the greatest locations to do it. Number 2. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Even though you've probably seen pictures of this particular natural marvel before, it's still totally worth the trip. With over 3,000 reef systems and hundreds of tropical islands with stunning beaches, it is the biggest coral reef in the world. The only living thing on Earth that is visible from space is the Great Barrier Reef. It's the ideal location to base a trip on in terms of tourism as well. You may snorkel, scuba dive, sail, cruise, see whales, and swim with dolphins in addition to visiting the reef. At number 1, we have Angel Falls in Venezuela. Few waterfalls are as breathtaking as the Angel Falls in Venezuela's Canema National Park. Yet there are many lovely waterfalls in the globe. According to Beautiful World, it is the highest continuous waterfall in the world, yet most people weren't even aware it existed until the 1960s. These days, the only way to get to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of the Angel Falls is by plane, so if you want to view them, you'll need to fly. However, once you're within the park, you may take a boat to the falls and take in the stunning tropical ambience that surrounds them as well. That was it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like button as well. It helps us a lot.